Hey guys, just want to touch base, make sure we have a good understanding of what Chapter 2 is all about. If you remember, I had you guys, open up the Word Chapter 2, creating research paper references, sources. Really, this whole document is about doing these things right here. More so than the MLA, you don't have to worry about that. But all this stuff right here makes a difference when we move on to actually doing things that are beyond just a research paper, like a business plan packet, marketing plan, design guide, research document, things that are more important for really life outside of the classroom, okay? But for this particular project, I'm having you guys doing in the lab, so, preparing a short research paper. So most of you guys, it looks like you got started pretty well. The document you see right here is just for the resources, which I'm going to talk about here in a second. But really, again, the big thing is when you're doing this, you start off on the top, go up to Insert, Header, and Edit Header, get to the right, so I hit Control R, last name, and then for the page number, again, I'm under the Header Footer tab, go to Page Number, Current Position, click on Page Number, and then get out of it. Then we want to make sure that we're Times New Roman, size 12, not 23, size 12, double space, and then make sure there's no spacing after paragraph. And now we're ready to do the heading, okay? So that comes, the writer's name, teacher's name, class name, and then date. And then comes the title, then comes back to this. So remember, you got to go to the ruler. So we're going to go to View, Ruler, and then we want to move this guy to 0.5. And this is where the paragraph begins. Mind you, I don't want you to, hit Tab or anything like that that will move you there automatically. The big thing is you are utilizing the features on Word. Now, let's say I am the source for this, okay? So if you look right about here where it says Jones 48 through 58, we want to make sure now we're putting a source in. So we want to go up to References. We're going to go up to Insert Citation, Add New Source. And that's where that new document that I had put up right there is for, okay? So in this case, we're going to put author. Actually, I'm going to go back. Let's see where we're at. Jones. It's this one right here. So I would take a screenshot of that, but it would be, go back to this, reference, insert a citation, new source, move this bad boy over. We got book, and so we're going to put Jones, comma, Jacob, Lee, medical concerns of the 21st century. My biomed people, you guys are probably getting a lot of things where it's utilizing, sources of medical terms and research and all that, okay? So then, boom, I got that. I always want to make sure under references my style is what? Well, it needs to be MLA, okay? And then let's imagine that I continued on. I wrote the rest of my wonderful paragraph, beautifully written research paper, and so forth, okay? Now, when I get to the end, no matter what page I ended on, let's say this is page 10, and I just started it, we always add a new page at the end. So you hit Control plus Enter. That inserts a manual page break. Now we're going to go to the center of that document. We're going to put in Works Cited, hit Enter, get back to the left, so Control L. Then we're going to go up here to Insert Bibliography, and then bam, right there. Okay? So that, in a nutshell, is, the labs. Again, I put these on the Google Shared document for you. The big thing is, as you get to a point where you reach a citation, if you don't know which ones it is, look, we got Jones right there, Anderson and Dean right there, and then Sanchez. Well, if I look at this, we got Anderson was the second one, Jones was the first one, and then obviously that's my last one. Make sure that you do them in order, okay? And that's really all I want you to look at when it comes to these research papers, okay? Now, I do want you to know I got the info for the homecoming week. And so we will start that on Wednesday when we get back. So we're going to take a little TV timeout on Word Chapter 2, knock out some stuff, fun stuff with homecoming week, and then we're going to go forward. Okay. Again, if you have any questions, email me. I'll be available. But it should be a pretty easy day knocking out the research papers. And again, the only difference on this next one is where you see that little tiny one right there, that's inserting this footnote. And like again, I'll go over here. Let's say I'm going to put a footnote in wherever I'm at. Say I want a footnote right after this word or at the end of the paragraph or wherever it's at. I just make sure I'm blinking. Insert footnote. Look, there's a number 1 here at the bottom. Make sure I choose Times New Roman. Size 12, not 23. Make sure I'm double space. No spacing after paragraph. Boom, ready to do my my footnote. And the same rules apply. We move this in and then type. All right, so that in itself, guys, is I just want to go over Chapter 2. Enjoy your e-learning flex day. If you have any questions, please email me. Look forward to seeing you guys on Wednesday. Take care.